I have found 10 credit cards that you could use to replace the Amex Gold card. You might be wondering, why would you want to replace the Amex Gold card? I thought it was supposed to be the best dining and grocery credit card out there. Literally the go-to dining and grocery credit card. Well, that's not the case for most people. A lot of you out there, along with myself, may have found certain flaws in the Amex Gold card if you aren't their target customer. In a recent video, I talked about in detail about this problem with the Amex Gold, but to sum it up, a target customer or someone who would really positively justify the annual fee is someone who is a high spender in both the grocery and dining categories. Ideally, you should also be someone who lives in a major city that could take advantage of the Uber/Uber Eats credit along with the dining credit that comes with the Amex Gold. And sometimes it's a pain in the butt to keep track of those monthly credits and to justify the high $250 annual fee price tag that comes with the Amex Gold. That's why in this video, I want to share with you other Amex Gold alternatives that you could use whether you're an Amex Gold target customer or especially if you're not a target customer for the Amex Gold. Hopefully, if you're someone who's sick of the Amex Gold's credits or you're looking into other cards outside of the Amex Gold, then this video will be valuable for you. These credit cards will be a lot easier to justify for many of you while you're still able to get valuable rewards for your grocery and dining spend. For the first credit card, we're going to be actually staying in the American Express family because this is the Amex Everyday Blue Cash Preferred card. It has an annual fee of $95, but has solid everyday use reward multipliers like 6% cash back on groceries in US supermarkets up to $6,000 per year in purchases, 6% on streaming services, 3% on transit, and that includes taxis, rideshare, parking, tolls, trains, buses, and more. And finally, you get 3% cash back at US gas stations. This credit card has one of the most diverse range of reward multipliers on this list today. I'll be honest, it doesn't earn you bonus reward multipliers or bonus cashback on dining purchase specifically, which is a shame. However, this card has other categories that you could use very often, maybe even daily. The Amex Blue Cash Everyday Preferred card also has an $85 Disney Plus bundle credit that will help cut down on the annual fee if you use that streaming service. The cheapest Disney Plus bundle package though is priced at $9.99 every month, which equals to around $120 per year. So you actually won't get the entire cost of the Disney Plus bundle covered from that credit, but it is heavily discounted. That $9.99 bundle package is with ads. So if you want the premium no ad version of Disney Plus or the Disney bundle, you're looking at $20 a month or $240 a year. I think it makes sense to use this credit if you already pay for Disney Plus or if you're looking to give it a try, so at least you get a subsidized price. With this credit card, you also get $120 of credit to be used for an Equinox Plus membership. This is an app for on-demand fitness classes and workouts that can be done anywhere. The price for Equinox Plus is $40 a month. So again, you're getting a subsidized membership because this credit card will not cover the entire yearly cost. But let's say you don't use any of those credits. How much do you have to spend on the Amex Blue Cash Everyday Preferred card to break even on that $95 annual fee? I want to point out that this credit card does not earn the normal American Express reward points. It earns cash back or American Express reward dollars, which means you could only use it for statement credits. With that said, each reward dollar is worth 1 cent per point, which means you need to spend just under $1,600 on groceries every year in order to receive $95 in value and break even on the annual fee. The American Express Blue Cash Preferred has foreign transaction fees, so you won't want to use this outside of the United States. That's the first option, but let's say you don't want to break even or have to break even on the annual fee. Well, American Express also has the baby brother of this credit card that we just talked about, which is going to be the American Express Blue Cash Everyday. This card has no annual fee and will earn 3% cash back on US supermarkets on up to $6,000 in purchases every year, 3% on US online retail purchases on up to $6,000 per year in purchases, which is actually a really cool category to have, and 3% cash back at US gas stations on up to $6,000 per year in purchases. I know this is a grocery and dining focused video, but it is cool to have the US online retail purchases reward multiplier on a card like this because we shop a lot online nowadays, and it's nice to have a card that will earn 3% back on those purchases. With the Amex Blue Cash Everyday, you also get the same $84 Disney Plus credit. But instead of the Equinox Plus credit, you'll receive a $180 annual Home Chef credit. You'll receive $15 in statement credits back per month after you use your Blue Cash Everyday card to purchase a Home Chef subscription. Once again, that credit does not cover the entire Home Chef subscription, so it only subsidizes that service. The Amex Blue Cash Everyday card earns the same American Express reward dollars, so it can only be used for statement credit. However, since you're not paying an annual fee, you will always receive positive value from this credit card. So if you don't want an annual fee, but want to receive decent reward categories on everyday purchases, including groceries, then this could be an option for you. This card also has foreign transaction fees, so please don't use this when traveling abroad. The last American Express card that could replace the Amex Gold card is the Amex Blue Business Plus. Technically isn't really a grocery or dining card, but hear me out. It earns you a solid 2x on any purchase up to $50,000 in spend per year and has no annual fee. So if you wanted an option to keep it super simple, super lean, and use one card for many different things, this could be a choice for you. Unfortunately, it does have foreign transaction fees, so once again, don't bring it with you when you travel outside of the country. The good thing though about this credit card is that it earns regular Amex points without an annual fee. That way you could still use these Amex points for travel, cash back, and more, and you're not just limited to using your rewards for statement credits. You could even use your points from the Amex Blue Business Plus card to transfer them to Amex's transfer partner list. I would call the Amex Blue Business Plus a lazy grocery and dining spend card because it's great for lazy people, or at least people who want to keep it simple and enjoy simplicity, because you don't have to worry about annual fees or using multiple cards or worrying about keeping track of reward multipliers, credits, and yada yada yada. But another great simple grocery and dining credit card is from Citi, which is the Citi Double Cash. This credit card is pretty similar to the Amex Blue Business Plus card because it also earns 2% cash back on any purchase. The Citi Double Cash also has no annual fee, but it does have foreign transaction fees. The good thing about this credit card is there is no cap or limit to how much spend or how many points you could earn using 2% cash back on this card. I'm not sure why the Amex Blue Business Plus card is capped to just $50,000 in spend, which to me is kind of low for a business credit card. The other good thing about the Citi Double Cash is you could use points for more than just statement credit. You could also redeem your Citi thank you points for gift cards, shopping at Amazon, travel through the Citi portal, and more. But enough about lazy grocery or super simple grocery and dining credit cards, because the next credit card from Citi is actually one of my favorite Amex Gold alternatives right now. This is the Citi Custom Cash Card. The Citi Custom Cash Card has no annual fee and it does have foreign transaction fees, but it has one of the best reward multipliers or best reward categories out there. You will earn 5% cash back on your top eligible spend category each billing cycle on up to $500 spent. Those categories are restaurants, gas stations, grocery stores, select travel, select transit, select streaming services, drugstores, home improvement stores, fitness clubs, and live entertainment. As you might have noticed, this credit card is really only good for one reward category per month, because outside of that 5% multiplier, you'll only be earning 1% cash back. And that 5% reward multiplier is only good for your highest singular spend category, which means you're either earning 5% cash back on dining, or 5% cash back on groceries, or 5% cash back on transits, and so on. Another drawback is that you are limited to earning 5% on the first $500 of spend on that highest reward multiplier or reward category. So if you're someone that spends more than $500 a month on restaurants or dining, or more than $500 a month on groceries, then you might want to switch cards after you hit that $500 spend limit, because any spend over that $500 limit on the highest eligible spend category will only start to receive 1% back. Once again, the Citi Custom Cash Card earns Citi thank you points, so you can redeem your points for things like statement credits, direct deposits, travel through the Citi portal, gift cards, and so on. And the last Amex Gold killer from Citi is the Citi Premier Credit Card with a $95 annual fee and no foreign transaction fees. Technically, this is kind of their travel credit card, but you'll earn 3x points on restaurants, supermarkets, gas stations, air travel, and hotels. So you're still earning a decent amount on dining and grocery spend. And to help cut down on that annual fee, you'll receive $100 of credits off of a single hotel stay of $500 or more when you book it through the Citi travel portal. The Citi Premier card also earns Citi thank you points, so you could use your points for gift cards, statement credit, cashback, travel through the Citi portal, but this time you can now transfer your Citi points to a Citi travel transfer partner. This is a redemption option that is not available with the Citi Custom Cash or Citi Double Cash cards, although they're technically all earning the same Citi thank you points. But if you don't use that $100 hotel credit available on the Citi Premier card, how much do you have to spend in order to justify the annual fee? I will value Citi thank you points at a very conservative 1 cent per point, which means you would need to spend just under $3,200 on any of the 3x reward multiplier categories to receive $95 in value of Citi thank you points. This is officially a little over halfway through the list of credit cards that could replace the Amex Gold. So if you've been enjoying this video so far, please go ahead and give this video a like or subscribe down below if you want to see more content like this. These next two cards may be from lenders that aren't as popular as the other ones on the list, but there's still decent options for grocery and dining spend. The first of those two is the US Bank Altitude Go Visa card that has no annual fee and no foreign transaction fees. This card will earn you 4x on dining, which includes takeout and restaurant delivery, and 2x on streaming services or at grocery stores and at gas stations / EV charging stations. And despite being another no annual fee credit card, the US Bank Altitude Go Visa will give you $15 of credits if you spend 11 months worth of streaming on this card per year. Eligible streaming services for the 2x reward multiplier and for this streaming credits are available right here on screen. And I'm sure that at least one of your favorite streaming services is listed here. The way this credit works is if you put at least one eligible streaming charge on this credit card per month for 11 straight months, you'll receive a $15 statement credit within that 12th month. We are almost at my favorite Amex Gold alternative, but before that, the next credit card will only be applicable for a select few of you because it is the Verizon Visa credit card and it is only available for Verizon customers. However, with this no annual fee and no foreign transaction fee credit card, you'll earn 4x on grocery store and gas station purchases, 3x on dining purchases, including takeout, and 2x on Verizon purchases. The Verizon Visa credit card earns you Verizon dollars, which can be redeemed for Verizon purchases such as your cell phone bill, Verizon internet devices, accessories, gift cards, as well as some travel like rental cars or hotel purchases through their Verizon portal. As we are wrapping up this anti-Amex Gold list, I have the last lazy credit card, which is the Capital One Venture X. It is a travel-focused $395 annual fee credit card with no foreign transaction fees. You'll earn 10x miles on hotels and rental cars booked through the Capital One portal, 5x miles on flights booked through the Capital One portal, and 2x miles on all other purchases with no spending cap or limit. Once again, this wouldn't be my first choice for a restaurant or dining credit card because it's a travel first credit card. However, it still has that 2x reward multiplier for any purchase, so it could still be a great simple card for people who don't want to keep track of different reward multipliers and who want a decent travel card, because the other two 2x cashback or 2% cashback cards that we talked about earlier in this video have foreign transaction fees. So this card has no foreign transaction fees and will earn 2x back on any purchase. To help justify that $395 annual fee every year, you do have a couple benefits and credits to take advantage of. Those include a $300 annual travel credit for bookings through the Capital One portal, 10,000 bonus Capital One miles every anniversary date, which just automatically goes into your account, which is equal to around $100 towards travel through the Capital One portal, a $100 credit for global entry or TSA PreCheck, and access to Capital One and Priority Pass airport lounges. But if you were to use none of those benefits and credits and only use this card for the 2x reward multiplier, you would need to spend just under $20,000 on this card to get around $395 worth of value in Capital One miles at a conservative 1 cent per point valuation. However, since this is an annual fee travel venture branded credit card from Capital One, you can redeem your points for travel through the Capital One portal, statement credit, cashback, gift cards, redeem for recent travel purchases, and even transferring them to one of Capital One's travel partners. Okay, but my favorite Amex Gold alternative on this list is another Capital One product, which is the Capital One Saver One. With this credit card, you have no annual fee and no foreign transaction fees to worry about. You'll also earn 5% cash back on hotels and rental cars booked through the Capital One travel portal, 3% cash back on dining, entertainment, popular streaming services, and at grocery stores, and 10% cash back on Uber and Uber Eats, along with an Uber One membership until November 14th, 2024. Unlike most cards on this list, the Capital One Saver One has 3% cash back on grocery purchases and the same 3% cash back on dining purchases. Other cards on this list either had just grocery purchases, just dining purchase categories, or one category would be 4% while the other one would be 2%. The reason why this card is one of my favorites, or probably my #1 favorite, Amex Gold alternative, is because it has no annual fee, which means you don't need to worry about justifying an annual fee. It has no foreign transaction fees, which means you could use this when you're traveling, and it'll still earn bonus points on the same reward categories as when you're in the United States. Then the last reason why I love it is because it earns a solid 3% cash back on both the dining and grocery purchases without a spending limit or points limit. And the cherry on top is that it even earns 3% cash back on entertainment purchases and streaming services. You could redeem your Capital One Saver One points for things like statement credits, cash back, gift cards, Amazon or PayPal purchases, and purchases through the Capital One travel portal. You cannot use your points to transfer it to a travel partner of Capital One, since this is not an annual fee venture credit card from them. That's why if you were to get this card, my favorite #1 choice, you'd have to well, not have to, but you might want to consider getting the Venture X or the other venture travel credit card, so that way you could start to use your points to get the most value from them by being able to transfer them to a travel transfer partner. If you're interested in learning more about any of these credit cards I talked about and you want to help support me and my channel, please go ahead and visit the affiliate links for credit cards down below. Just make sure you're getting the best sign-up bonus available to you. I hope this video shows you that you could still find other credit cards out there besides the Amex Gold that will earn bonus points on dining and grocery spend. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for your time, for real. Have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, shoots.